Good evening, everybody. It's almost time for the CARES Monday Night Net. Looks like we got about 3 minutes according to the clock on the wall. So we'll get started here shortly. Huh. Just noticed my atomic clock, his battery has. It's not working. Anyway, we'll get started here just shortly.
The time is 7 p.m. K5VZC.
There it is. Good evening, Jason. Yep. Changed the Echo Link node to the club call sign instead of my call sign. Should be working. Let me know if it's not. I haven't really had a chance to test it very well. Good evening, everybody. This is Katie5 KJZ, and it's now time. There's my name here is Randy. Look at the candle for 198. I'll be in net control for tonight's. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. local time on the K5VZC repeater system at 147.200, 444.975, 442.875, and 444.800. And this is open to all valid amateur radio license holders, and I encourage you to join in and participate. The CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday of the month, starting at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library. That's on FM 859 next to the old Blackwell Historic Home. That just so happens to be this Wednesday. This coming Wednesday on the 17th will be our meeting at 6:30 p.m. at the library. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient speaking over the airways, so that should an emergency arise, we'll be ready to help transmit and receive emergency messages. Oh, I forgot to include Kaufman County. If at any time you do have an emergency, call in with break, and we'll take that call immediately. We'll take a short pause and see if there's any emergency. This is KJ. That is always a good sign. Hearing none, we'll go ahead and start with our check-ins. When you check in, give me your call sign slowly and phonetically, and we'll get you logged in. And if you need to check out, please let Net Control know, and we'll get you logged out. This is Katie 5 KJZ taking check-ins now.
Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike Bravo.
Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India. Kilo India 5, Quebec Yankee Delta.
Hello, Lily. Shout out to Lily. There you go. Well, we may have a small crowd this evening. All right. Anybody else like to check in with us for tonight's Scares Den? This is Katie Fowler, KJZ. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll be notified when we post new videos. Well, we've got short and recognized K5HCG, KC5CMB, KI5BBI, KI5QYB. Anybody else like to check in tonight? All right, well, we'll check back here shortly after we get everybody else. When I call on you, if you would, give us your name, approximate location, and any traffic nights net. Mr. KJ5HCG, we'll start with you, sir.
Yes, sir. My name is Charlie G. I am 10 miles south of Canton and 1 mile east off of Highway 19. And the only traffic I have is that 800 is overcooking the volume tonight. I had to turn it off. Back to net.
All righty. Yep. I told you we probably still need to do some adjusting to it. So are you coming through Wills Point at this point right now?
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it. I'll try to get that logged in and more adjust to it. Next on our list, KC5CMB.
Name is Gary, on the 800, 444-800. But I will be short time tonight. Nothing.
And I see Gary says he's coming in through 800, and his audio's a little bit low. So, like the receive audio is low, but the transmit is too high. All right, Gary, I got you logged in and also got you logged at a short time. Thanks for checking in with us. Next on our list, KI5BDI.
BDI, this here's Carlisle, who's the feature companion this evening. We're on Highway 19. Outside the bed, there's no traffic.
Okay, Carlisle and Company. I'm never going to live that one down. Caleb or Gabe or whatever name we're using this week. All right, thank you, Mr. Kevin. Next on our list, QYD.
This is KI5BDI. I am Hit Oakland, Texas Shores, and Penn Springs. No traffic. That's it.
All right, got you in there. Good to see you. All right, well, actually two on YouTube joining us, the 5-year-old granddaughter, and Ms. Quick Fried Chicken is doing up via video. Any additional check-ins for tonight? This is KJZ. All right, well, we'll move right along. We'll jump over and see if Mr. Kevin would like to share his bad dad joke with us. Mr. Kevin, the floor is yours, sir.
I got a straightforward one tonight. What you call a sunburned rock star? What you call a sunburned star? Anybody?
What do you call a sunburned rock star? A sunburned rock star. Anybody got a guess? Lily probably knows this one. Sunburned rock star.
Anybody out there with a sun star?
What do you call a sunburned star? Crispy critter? I got nothing.
Alrighty, since nobody's coming through, rock star is Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Oh. Well, maybe Lobster Floyd, depending on how sunburned they are. Mr. Kevin, appreciate it, sir. All right, well, evening is going to be kind of pressure of minimum reporting criteria that for Skywarn, a series of questions they may false, I guess, but nonetheless not too hard. So we'll start off with one that's a little easy. Here you go. Question always be to Skywarn, regardless or
KI5BDI.
Go ahead, Mr. Jason.
this is the chaos. Yeah, I don't know because you don't know if it's will go, so I will say yeah.
That would be correct, sir. All right. We'll check to see if Cody to check in with us. I see him on Echo Link. Cody, you with us this evening? KF5VAV. This is Katie Todd, KJZ.
In the parking garage trying to get out of Dallas. KF5 any minute.
All right, go in, Cody. Number 2 is a multiple guess, the most commonly cited unmeal size that's I want to report. That would be marble size, which would be quarter-inch, pea size, which would be quarter-inch pea, marble, and golf ball or baseball 2 and 3. So A, C, or D.
Yeah, you with the best,
That would correct, Cody. Quarter-inch pea size, or B as in Bravo. Yep, pea size. The one in grade size, because there's too many different sizes of marbles. So, what try very hard not to use the size of the marble. Excuse me. Question number 3. Fill in blank. Skywarn program. Wind of east blank miles per hour. What miles per Skywarn usually would you like to hear from? One more time, because I think I missed it. Is that
50-mile-an-hour winds measured.
that's moving wind. I think I turned it off there. Well, that's pretty high up there. Not answer they're looking. Anybody else got a guess of a miles per hour? To hear from us when it comes to wind. And loud, maybe I can turn the. I think you don't have to know, right? You can take a guess. Anybody for Skywarn minimum wind gust miles per hour. I can't hear Lily. Go ahead, Jason. What's your guess?
I will 40 or 45 travel.
I think I copied 40 to 45. Is that correct?
Uh, 45 travel. That's it.
Yep, there you go. You got 40 to 45, and it can be estimated. You got different ways of estimating it, but definitely if you have measuring gusts of 40 to 45, national waters with us. So keep that in mind. All right, here's your next true or false. Funnel clouds should be reported even if they never touch the ground. I'll say that. Funnel clouds should be reported even if they never touch the ground. True or false? Hi, Lily.
ICYD.
Hey, Lily. Go ahead, Jason.
I was true. That's it.
Would be correct. Definitely about funnel clouds. Maybe not in contact with the ground. It could very well be. Sure, want to keep an eye on it. Even if you have one over it, the National Weather Service would sure like to. Yes, your answer was correct. Audio on any better? I turned off the air conditioner. Here's your next multiple guess. Which of the following things is typically reportable? Puddle in the parking lot, covering a roadway, after a storm, or morning dew? Anybody got a guess on that one?
KI5BDI.
Yes, sir, Mr. Kevin. Go right ahead. I
I don't want anybody messing with my wet grass until it dries out and ask for it, please. But I'll go with the water on the parking lot standing.
Puddle in the parking lot. No, not. Anybody guess? No wet grass. Kevin. Go ahead, Charlie.
I think that might be water across the road, and I think Anthony's reported a little bit nice. One day, might get rain down there. Look at that.
Yes, sir. Roadway is definitely a reportable item I would like to know about. And yeah, we did have. There was a couple of reports I saw on National Weather Service out in time down there at Athens at the airport. A lot of water. All right, here's your next question. Fill in the blank. Rainfall is reportable when exceed hour. Heavy rainfall is when rates exceed how many inches?
FBI.
Yes, sir. Mr. Go.
Gertrude is over an hour. I'm going to go over.
Oh, that's a bunch. Like I say, Athens had 4 inches in an hour last night, but that's not the answer they're looking for. How about yeah. Turned off lens that were did that help the audio? Well, still running are the from the server and the feeder. So they're 1 inch. 1 inch. That's what they were wanting anyway. All right, here's the next one. Feature is distant report, general cloudiness, lightning in the distance, a rotating cloud, or temperature changes. The general cloud, sometimes we call that SLC, scary looking clouds. Is that what they want us to know about? All right, Dee and Lily. We'll see y'all.
Definitely, United States would be forward to 200. To see a wide band, with the find rotation. Usually they want to know that.
That, Cody. Cloud. They definitely want to know about that. And we have lived up in Denton County. We did have somebody calling with a cloud report. That was it was not me. All right, here's your next one. False. Damage reports such as large tree limb down on power lines, down or let me read that again. Damage reports large tree limbs down on power lines are valuable scouting reports. True or false?
KFIURD.
Hey, Jason?
I will say true on that one.
sir. Storm damage reports help verify severe weather impacts, especially if you can get an approximate size, a diameter of that. And if it's down power lines, yeah, just stay away. All right, here's your next one. What information is most important when making a Skywarn report? Your favorite weather app? What, where, when the event occurred? The storm's radar reflectivity value? Or the forecast for tomorrow? I think yeah, we'll go let everybody take a guess on that one. Fairly simple. Yeah, that B would be correct. What, where, and when the event occurred. That's most. I don't care what weather app you're using or storm reflectivity on the radar. That just doesn't. Trying to make a report, I need to know what, where, and when the event occurred. Very important. Hello. I can't make that easy. Bad words. All right, last one. Fill in the blank. A measured observation is preferred over an blank observation. Yeah, my wife was saying I was bad tonight too. I don't know why. Nothing's different here at the studio. Go ahead, Charlie.
Observation.
Sir, that's what they're talking about. If you measure it, an estimated hail size or wind gust or rain reports is definitely useful whenever it is possible. And then, obviously, if you can measure it, that's far better. All right, well, let's go ahead and do a close. We'll have a little more fun next week. Maybe have some better questions and answers. These were kind of silliness to an extent. It does remind us of what we need to pass on running net control during a Skyway event. So that we'll go ahead and check out back at the tree, KJ. Any additional comments and or parting?
Well, appreciate it again. Any questions? Brush up on the Skywarn rules. Very good. I'll see y'all Wednesday night, hopefully, and everybody have a day until then.
The CIA, they're trolling the sunspots. Could be. You never know these people. All right, Charlie. Yep. I hope to see you Wednesday. And sure. So back over to Mr. Kevin, AI5 BDI, and your co-companion there.
Hi, Kevin and Gertrude. Gertrude, if you could change his name, he could change his sex. I would remind everybody being Wednesday night at 6:30. I'll be back in that control.
All right, Gertrude, have a good and bring him, her, whatever on Wednesday with you. Love to see y'all. A good one. Next on the list, Mr. K. 5 years old.
Got 5 kids. The echoing Joe is walking good. The only problem is I have is the Earl echoing station sometimes is not coming in good, but it's still coming good, but that's it. And good night, and y'all go sleep. Hi, W.
All right, thank you for that, Jason. Appreciate you letting me know. It may still have some adjusting to do. Yeah, can't adjust something if I don't know what it's doing. Last but definitely not least on the list, Mr. KFI VAV.
Well, just that's a big step there. Second hard, and all down. Sure, I'm it's fun. Everybody, yeah, I'm kind of started with my headset, wireless, Bluetooth, all that. I can do all that. Sure, we can get close enough to get the 2-meter metal going, but I'm not really regulation time. Everybody ready to fire ready to.
All right, Mr. Thank you. Yeah, if you are using an external headset or external with Echo Link, it was just overdating just a little bit. You could turn it down just a smidgen. Anyway, good to hear you this evening. Thanks for being in, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Wednesday. We'll go ahead and draw this to a close. This is KFI closing the Monday Night Cares. All right, everybody online. Later, I hope next week is whatever's going on with our network is better than the audio that we had tonight. Hopefully, it clears up. I don't know what was, and it was fine last week, but it never know with the crazy network kind of stuff. See y'all next week.